Hi folks, well it's the end of an era for this tunnel. This is being passed on to somebody else. I've just taken the posts out best I can, some were snapped off. Took all of my plastic anchors in, and the tunnel was loose now, and I'm waiting for some folks to come up the allotment to give me a hand moving it. Although I might try and get it out onto the next plot because the ground's rock solid. It's not going to be up here for a good few months. So it will allow me to get the frame what I've brought up and get started, because that's going to go into here. It's an extra 4 foot longer. This is a 10 foot long tunnel, 3 metre. The one what I've just bought is 14 feet, 4 metre. So let the fun begin. I'm going to record this all the way through. Hope you enjoy it. Well, I'll say all the way through. It'll be snippets of it probably, or I might fast forward it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've got it moved, folks, all on my own. All complete with a cover, because it's going to be moved onto another plot on the allotments. So I'm just in the process of sweeping it all up. You can see, got a lot of leaves. Got to get that all cleared, and then what I've got to do is recover the area. I've got to get a couple of stumps out from the posts what were knocked in, and then I can start building the frame and put that up, and it will fit in this spot. It's 14 foot, so it should fit nicely in there. I think it's 17 feet wide, so right, see you later. Hi folks, well I brought one of the boxes up, the one for the frame, and I left the other one behind with the cover in. When I've gone to open this box up, to start with, all the screws and everything's loose. I don't know whether I've got anything missing. There's no instruction in this box, so whether it's with the cover, we'll have to see. But what I can tell you, if I'm taking it all out, putting the bits together, is that it's complete. The parts are completely different to the earlier models. They're not using nuts and bolts. They're using those spring-loaded stud things, whatever. I don't know what you call them. I'll show you. Those things what you press in. Now whether they are going to work out as good, I don't know. I've got my doubts. They had those on another model of tunnel what I had, and that was a lot more flimsy. So we'll have to see. You know, but first impressions are that I'm having my doubts, but I could be totally wrong. Anyway, I don't know. I can't. I've got no idea how these parts go together. As I say, I haven't got the instructions, so it's going to be a matter of going home, and I'll have to come back later, and hopefully I can sort it out then. I think just before I go, I'll just make sure that everything is together, so it just makes it that much easier for me to figure out if I haven't got any instructions. Let the fun begin, folks. I found the instructions. So the only thing I'm worried about is whether we've got all the bits for the door. Might be a few screws missing, but we'll see, because we're all loose. Right, that's basically your instructions. Can you see that? That's the key thing. Hang on, let's fold it. That diagram there. Now, as I say, As I say, the tunnel's slightly different to my last one, so it's not going to be put together quite the same. So this might be a very fast-forwarded video if things don't go to plan. So I'm just going to get on with it. There might not be much talking going, but you should see it being put up. you see me? Right, I've got the door frame up. We had a few issues, but it was just basically not knowing how to put it together, putting bits the wrong way round. Some of the numbers weren't on the bars, so it caused some confusion. But I've done all that now, and what we're doing is just knocking some posts into the corners and into some of these. I think I've got 6 posts, so there's going to be 6 posts I'm going to knock in. Got Nigel here. Say hello, Nigel.
Hello.
This one. Bit harder, this one. Oh no. Whew. That's your toe. Yeah. We do the corners first.
Yeah.
I need to hold the post. Oh, it's nice to have a helping hand, folks.
What do you use to fix the post in the thing? Those cables?
There's some ties, yeah. And then because I'm going to be putting the anti-hot tape over the bars, they'll stop it from rubbing on the cover.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Not going to bore you anymore, folks. It's all mundane knocking in the posts. Not going to be putting the covers up until I think it's going to be Saturday. It's forecast a wet day all day tomorrow, so I've got off planned for other things tomorrow. But I'll be back on Saturday to do the cover, and then you'll be able to have a look inside. Okay, folks, you can see what we've done. Knocked posts into every arch. So we've got 8 posts been knocked into these arches, plus we've added 2 posts on the doorway to give it extra strength. So there's there's 10 posts in all gone into here. It's looking a lot better. There is a bit of movement. I've got to go with the Phillips screwdriver and see if I can tighten some of these things up a bit better. But basically the actual frame is now tight, and the door will be pretty reasonable. You can see it's not really squeaking around when it's got the two latches on, which it has here. We've got one down here and we've got another one here. The latch thing's on the inside. The door opens out into the path here, so I've got the full use of the tunnel, no wasted space inside. And the door does open nicely. It's a bit of an illusion because I thought we'd have to take some of the grass up, but it's not a problem. So yeah, so actually, what was it? It's about 3 o'clock now. I came back at, what time did I come back? About 1:45. So it's took 2.25 hours to get this frame up and get the post knocked in. And I've zipped them all. And now I'm going to, when I come back at the weekend, it's going to be, I'll have to clean the frame down with some rag. And then I've got to put anti-hot tape onto the bars. I've got 2 rolls. I don't know how far that's going to go. I might send off another couple or have a look in the garden centre, see if we can get a couple. And then the cover can go on all being well on Saturday. Okay. Thanks for watching.